Hello, welcome back. Fred, literally, in the shed again. And a video on this little X-Phase QRM Eliminator, this little homebrew box here that I bought from an eBay seller in Russia. You can buy this in a kit form. I did buy a kit form originally and decided it was a little bit too advanced for me. It's surface mount stuff, and I do through-hole soldering. I don't do surface mount. So anyway, I did buy the proper, well, homebrew sort of built kit. It cost about, I think, £60 at the time it was delivered to the UK. And the idea is that this is supposed to eliminate QRM. So I've got that rather nasty crackle coming through, which we seem to think is PLT interference. And yeah, so hopefully, I thought this might sort of cure the problem. Now, I did try and set this up before, because when you read the instructions, it says you can use sort of, any antenna will pick up local QRM and it should eliminate it. I didn't get it to work. So I'm trying it again today on a slightly different sort of setup using just speaker wire. This is just plain single core speaker wire, and I've got it on my 8-meter kite pole out in the garden. So I'll just go and show you that you know, so you can see the setup. So here it is. This is what I usually use for the T2LT, and that's just going up there. It's probably about 3.5 meters at the moment. Just this plain speaker wire, just hung up there, just so it picks up the local interference. You don't want it so that it starts picking up shortwave, because then that doesn't work with the phasing. But yep, that's what we're using, and we're giving that a go. So how this is supposed to work is that you're using two antennas. You're using the speaker wire just outside the antenna there. That goes into the gain control here, and then you've got your main antenna goes into this gain control. You match the background noise, or the QRM, on both antennas, so they're both about the same, and then you adjust the phase control, and they're both supposed to cancel each other out. Now, as I say, I've tried this setup before, just with a piece of wire around the shack. Didn't really work, and I've been playing with it today, and I've had partial success, which I can demonstrate to you, but not enough success that I would warrant putting up a separate antenna. But here we are, 27505. And there's that awful crackling noise. Can you hear that? And then we turn on the X-Phase, and it's pretty much gone. I'll turn it off again. And you just need to adjust the volume a little bit, because it does lose a slight bit of gain. And yeah, I was quite hopeful at this stage, because it does appear lose a very slight bit of gain there, but it does appear to be taking that background noise out. But unfortunately, when I move up to the 555, which is really where I want to use it, that PLT noise is just too powerful for this filter, and I'm not able to eradicate it, which is a real shame. It does help a little bit. This is with the filter on. I'll switch it off. That's with it off. It makes a small difference. And I've spent a couple of hours this afternoon just trying to finally adjust the controls. They're very, very sensitive, but yeah, I'm not able to remove that sort of crackle there on the 555. So it's not something, to be honest, I found it a little bit frustrating to use and set up. Not something that I would really kind of recommend. I have done a longer video, which will be on Fred in the Shed 2, if you want to sort of see me get a little bit frustrated and you want to see my setup, how I did it all and everything like that. So yeah, this one, I don't know if the more expensive ones work. People say they do. Thanks to Awesome Dave, by the way, for giving me some advice to help me set this up. But yeah, I'm not sold on it. I don't think that it's worth the effort having that separate sort of antenna up, especially when I know that if I use one of my HF radios with its noise blanket, it wipes that out anyway. I just really wanted to use the 6900 on the 555 because I really like using this radio. So yeah, QRM X-Phase Eliminator, at the moment I'm not recommending it personally. I might play around with this again at a later date, maybe sort of try a different setup with the antenna. But I think Robbie had one of these as well, and Robbie couldn't get it to work, and he's much more technically minded than me. I'm a bit of a numpty when it comes to radio, and he really knows his stuff, and if he can't get it to work, I don't think there's much chance that I will. It's a shame, because that crackle is so annoying on the 6900. So yeah, if you've got low QRM, then it might work for you, but with heavy QRM, it's not going to work. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. People do ask how I'm getting on with this X-Phase Eliminator. It's a little bit, yeah, feel it with thumbs down at the moment, but it might just be my setup. But anyway, cheers. Thanks for tuning in to Freddy in the Shed. Some Freddy radio videos coming up in the future. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget my Freddy in the Shed 2 channel, where I've put quite a bit of radio stuff up on that recently you may not have seen, and that's always there for you. But as for now, cheers, thanks for watching, stay safe, catch you on the next one.